All right, here we go. Week 3, CPI journey. Week started out pretty good. On Tuesday, I was working on a motorcycle for a few hours. I picked up one toolbox, weighed maybe 35 pounds, put it back down, kept it real close to me, nothing crazy, and worked on the motorcycle for about 2-3 hours. Started to feel it in my neck and back, like just the hunched over part, so I quit. Didn't want to overdo it. Slept really good Tuesday night. Woke up Wednesday morning feeling super good, amazing. Got up, did my sauna, did some breathing, grounding, cold water, and then went for a hike down here. I got this preserve right here by my house, so I'm incredibly fortunate to have access to this. Got back home and thought maybe I'd check my blood pressure. I hadn't done that in a while, and it was markedly high. I was in hypertension 2. Usually I'm somewhere between elevated and borderline right now, somewhere in the 130s, 140s on the high number and 70s to 90s on the low number. And like I said, I was in hypertension 2. I think one time I registered like 168 over 135, and it completely freaked me out. So I started calling doctors and contacting people, and it could have something to do with the stem cells. It may not. They said it could involve all the pain and inflammation, but I hadn't really been experienced a whole lot lately. Now my blood pressure is back down. This morning I'm 132 over 80. I've completely changed my diet. I've been eating a lot of red meat, and also I did have a hospital stay that took me out for 2 months where I was completely inactive, but was still, I mean, eating good, not great, but you know, like I said, a lot of red meat, and I really hadn't been paying attention to that or the level of salt, so I've taken those down, and my numbers have come down, and I'm going to continue to work on that and keep it in check. So I feel pretty good there. And again, I don't know if there's a correlation, but I just want to mention it as my progress goes on, what's going on with me. Then that night, Wednesday night, we had dinner, sat down on the couch. I passed out pretty early, like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then my wife woke me up, told me to head to bed, and that was around 10 or 10:30. Got to bed, woke back up around 12, and just had acute pain, super stiff down this side, from right here to right here, and then not as bad, but across to this side of the shoulder. And I could feel it in my arms, trying to use and work my arms, like really painful. And again, didn't know if it was a correlation or not. I did get an email out to CPI. They have me watching my blood pressure, and like I said, that's already looking much better. And the pain is subsiding now. It's now Saturday. This was Wednesday night, and but it's still pretty stiff going this way to my left. I have full range this way, but this side I gotta watch it. And they said you'll have flare-ups. There's inflammation it's trying to repair, and also I had 3 discs that needed to be worked on up here. They could only do 2. They can only do 4 at a time. They were able to do 2 in the top of my neck, 2 in my back. So they couldn't be all stacked because they don't want to stretch your spinal cord and cause damage. They're trying to help you, right? Which is fine. But this could be a combination of the one bad disc still trying to heal on its own, maybe, and the healing process of the other 2 that they did take care of for me with the facets. So I'll keep an eye on it. I've been watching it. Not going to go crazy with any activities or anything. I took a real simple hike down here. This is maybe 1.5 mile round trip, predominantly flat, and obviously a beautiful location. The rest of my pain levels, we'll talk about my lower back, which is one of my most prominent areas of pain, has been feeling amazing. I mean, really good. After the hike I did on Wednesday, if I mentioned I did a little hike on Wednesday, and then I took my blood pressure, my hip and knee I was feeling a little, but not bad. It just, you know, it was letting me know it was there. And today, and since then, since Thursday, Friday, now Saturday, I've been feeling great. So I mean, you know, but I think it's going to come and go. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm doing pretty good. And like I said, the one anomaly with the blood pressure stuff, and then the severe lockup on the neck, you know, almost back to back, freaked me out a little bit. You know, they said watch it, and some of this can be expected, so don't worry about it too much and just take it easy. Listen to your aftercare, you know, don't overdo it. I'm going to go from there. So I'll be talking to you guys, checking in next week, let you know how it goes. Till then, peace. Be good to each other.